Hello there, my name is Pempho Singo. I'm a Malawian, I'm from Malawi, South Central Africa. I am aged 27, but I'll turn 28 in May. And I work as a communications officer at Beyond Our Hearts Foundation. Thank you very much.
I met her after a night out drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of nihilistic crime fiction, and it was sent in by Pempho Singo from Malawi. I have lived half of my 37 years womanizing and drinking like a fish. It was not the normal type of skirt chasing, but it was rather the extreme one, which included prostitutes. The last time I saw a woman or slept with one was on a trip from South Africa to Malawi. I thought of finding my own, not a random escort, who anyone could sleep with when they have money. On my way to Blantyre, I stopped in Lilongwe, and the thought of not sleeping with any, but finding myself a wife, was put on hold after I craved a drink, then stopped at one of the nightclubs by the M1 near Kapiri. I went in and bought myself a couple of bottles, and after having a few drinks of beer, I started looking for an escort, as was my tradition. I looked in the crowds where they usually just stand by the walls and corners, or where they usually found dancing by themselves. And when I started my walk to the far left, where I'd spotted one lady, I felt the need to urinate. So I decided to go outside to answer the call of nature. While coming back from the urinals, I had someone calling me from a distance. I stopped and heard the call again. "Sir, I'm looking for some assistance, please." I turned around and saw there was a woman. She was fully dressed, and I suspected she was not one of the queens that were found on the premises. I took one sip from a bottle and asked her, "What kind of assistance do you want?" "I'm stranded and I need to get to Blantyre. I have no transportation, anywhere to sleep. I'm also starving," she said. I looked at her and replied, "I've had that before. Aren't you one of those mobile escorts? The ones that do the business from city to city?" I bombarded her with questions. "Sir, I'm not a hooker. I'm running away from a violent, unfaithful husband. He has been cheating on me, and I've been asking him to change. But all he did was deny that he was seeing other women. It was difficult for me to prove it until I tried to hire someone to hack his phone. But since I didn't have the amount the hacker was asking for, he just told me what to do to read his messages and find out everything he was doing online for a short while. And if I could be successful in doing that, it was better for me. But I didn't pay the hacker what he wanted, so he stopped doing the job they had to do," she explained. "What happened next?" I asked. "I found what I was looking for, evidence that my husband was cheating on me, and he almost killed me when I found out." I looked at her, half convinced. I was not the type to trust strangers. I booked us a room and then told the lady to get comfortable and gave her 10,000 Malawian kwacha to buy herself food. I went into the club to continue drinking. I thought I might go to bed with her, and I was certain that was going to happen Or fortunately for her, I blacked out after entering the motel room, so I didn't have the chance to sleep with her. When I woke up the next morning, we took off to Blantyre and didn't have much to say, since I wasn't a talkative man when sober. She thanked me and left the number of the hacker in case I wanted his help. I gave her my number in case she wanted help or just wanted someone to talk to. A few days later, I started messaging this lady since I wanted a serious relationship. But something was off about her. She didn't pick my calls via WhatsApp, and direct phone calls were not accessible on the number. She said her phone couldn't record voice or sound, so that sending me voice notes was impossible. The strange thing about this woman was that she would message me frequently, only when the virtual conversation was about money. I spoke to my friends about the situation, and they said, well, they weren't experts in online dating, but they thought she was a scammer, and suggested all I had to do was entice her into meeting me so I could verify whether I was talking to the woman I thought I was in love with or not. So I messaged her, asking her to send me photos, but instead she asked me for 30 or 40,000 kwacha to pay for a photo shoot at a professional's photo studio. Since she wanted to send me the best photos of herself, I sent her 45,000 kwacha. Even though I was hardly earning anything as a truck driver, since the job was not well paid. After numerous occasions sending her money, I asked my friends to assist me in finding out this woman's real identity. They suggested I found someone who could obtain the lady's personal details by hacking her phone. That was precisely when the hacker's number she had given me when we first met in the long week came in handy. He charged me 50,000 kwacha. I will pay you whatever you want as long as you just deal with this user, I responded impatiently. Have a nice Sunday, ladies and gentlemen.
Nyabole mafiji unyalibe yanigwe nyama Gatrega kapama Nyanga takpaji konga takopula nyama Sele mufori Tablasi akpeke zelega nyama Nami anabifu ile ni nyama Kego wakene ma Kego teve hema Kego kwa dumama